Hi, this is Reeve Conover from Conover Consulting, and this is our ongoing series Beyond the Spreadsheet. Today we want to talk about the Medicare responsibilities that many owners of businesses don't know they have. If you have a health plan for your business, you have responsibilities with Medicare, and business owners and their teams are often confused by these rules. So we're going to look at the two requirements that you have and a couple of things you should probably know about Medicare. So the areas of responsibility surround creditable coverage. What is creditable coverage? Medicare requires that your health plan provide anybody that's over 65 with coverage that's at least as good as the Medicare plan. That's what creditable coverage is. Why is this important? Well, because your employees that are 65 and older may incur penalties down the line if they don't take Medicare prescription plan when it's available and they did not have alternate creditable coverage. So that's what it is. Your first obligation is that if you have a group health plan, whether you have 65-year-olds or not, you have to log in each year to the CMS website and do an online disclosure. This disclosure takes about 3 minutes, and it's required by October 15th of every year. The second area of responsibility for those employees that are over 65, they have to get from you or from your insurance company a letter of creditable coverage. Again, no later than the 15th of October. Very often the insurance company will send this out for you, but in the end, as the owner, you are the person responsible to make sure that it complies with the law. So that pretty much covers the creditable coverage issues. The second one I wanted to talk about, and a big area of confusion that comes up constantly, are the TEFRA regulations, which, trust me, you don't ever want to read. Medicare primary rules is how it's usually referred to. And so, kind of simply, if your business has more than 20 employees over the last year and you have a health plan, well, that health plan is primary for all your employees, and it's just not a big issue. But if you have less than 20 employees, then Medicare is primary. So what does that mean? Well, that means that if you're on XYZ insurance and you've got a 65-year-old, that claim's got to get processed by Medicare first. And many employees don't realize or get bad advice and don't take Medicare. Now, some carriers have not been enforcing this while others have, but we're now seeing over the last year enforcement pretty much across the board. So why is this an issue? Well, first, you've got a 67-year-old who's been on your health plan and you're under 20 employees and they've never taken Medicare. Well, they're now going to have to take Medicare, which is going to increase their expense because they're going to have to pay for Part B. And the second thing is that they may not be able to get it because they didn't take it when they were required to at age 65. And when they can get it, there will be a penalty. The second issue is they don't have Medicare, which means that there may be claims issues down the line since Medicare was supposed to pay, say, that big hospital bill. So it does become important. So if you're under 20, Medicare is primary. Your people need to get Medicare and be taken care of. If you're over 20, your health plan is primary. There are a couple of exceptions. If you have an ex-employee that's on COBRA and they're over 65, it doesn't matter if you have more than 20 employees. That employee is required to take Medicare. Similarly, if you are under 100 employees and there's somebody on disability, they need to be on Medicare. And if there is somebody that's on long-term disability and they're on COBRA, they're required to get Medicare primary. So that sums up the Medicare creditable coverage issues and a quick summary on the Medicare primary secondary issues. As always, these issues can be very complicated, And we strongly recommend that if you are in one of these circumstances or you're unclear, that you get professional advice. This has been Beyond the Spreadsheet. Reeve Conover at Conover Consulting. Have a great day.